Hi, thanks for tuning in. This is Steve Hewlett's tribute to Keith Harris, Orville and Cuddles. Now, not many of you would know that me and Keith Harris go back quite far. I met him when I was 14 years old. He was doing summer season in Weymouth Pavilion with Bobby Crush, who wrote Orville's song, and also the Simmons Brothers, a very funny comedy double act, who are all my friends today, I'm very proud to say. And Keith Harris became a really good friend. Since the age of 16, I'd done a TV show with him in 1993, which I will put on right now, and you'll get to see me nervous as hell, and Keith just, we worked together all day on that day in Bristol, HTV Studios, and he just showed me the way. He just gave me support. He knew I was nervous, but he was there just to calm my nerves, and he stood behind the camera when I started singing with little tiny Tina.
If I did told you this would be on the window. Why, oh why, kid?
What about you, Keith? How did you get started?
How did I get started? Well, I was almost the same age as Stephen here, and I suppose like you, it started at school because the teacher told me to keep my mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut, Harris. So I thought, I know, I could throw my voice, you see, and they wouldn't know it was me. The trouble is, if anybody else said anything, I always got the blame anyway. So
did you get lots of your mates into trouble then?
I certainly did. I used to have a lot of fun. I don't know, you most probably do this or be able to do this, but before I was sort of famous, before people knew me, that I could go into shops and I was using like toy shops, or I used to say to the girl behind the counter, can I use the phone? She said, what are you talking about? It's a toy phone. I said, no, it's very fun. Got to use the phone. She picked it up and go, hello? Hello, is that you, Mum? Is Keith there? I'm alright. Listen, I'm going to be late home for tea. I'll see you later. Bye. And walk out the shop. Always guarantee the girl will pick it up and go, hello? 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 So you'll be able to do that.
Brilliant.
Now you're famous on the television, you won't be able to do that.
And the little act you can do sometimes. Just give Keith the credit. I'm sure he'll be happy.
You know, so he was just willing me on to do really well from that day onwards. So about 4 years later, we met in Blackpool when I was working at the Blackpool Tower. I was age 20. Keith gave me a puppet at the end of that season. We hung out as well and went out with friends and went to dinner, and he gave me a puppet called Pongo the Skunk, which is still in the act today, 20 years later. So he was not only an idol of mine, he was a good friend and, you know, more like a showbiz father. So he's just looking out for me. So as a ventriloquist, doing that for another ventriloquist, you don't hear of that really. Jimmy Townley was also like that with me. He really, really looked after me and wanted me to do well. So I owe a lot to these, you know, ventriloquists that were before us. That's why I don't mind passing it on, which is what Keith has always said. He always said, just be good at what you do and be a nice person. Excuse me, can't talk when I'm coughing. Should be able to.
Now, what are your hair sticking up on it? Oh, I just want to ask you something. Do you have a bloke that sits next to you? Does he always follow you around?
Oh, yes, I have to give Orville a helping hand, you see.
I'll always respect and never ever forget what he done for me. So, you know, from the support from the early days up until Britain's Got Talent just 2 years ago, he was one of the people I would actually phone up and ask if I should do it. And he was there to say, go on, son, you can do this, you've got nothing to lose. So I applaud you, Keith Harris.
I think so. Well done, mate.
Right, you lot, prepare to be amazed. I too can do what-you-call-it. Hang
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
What's he on about?
on, I'll be with you in a second. Hang on.
I don't know. Look at that.
Oh, look, it's ugly.
Let's He's not very good, is it? No, you're rubbish. Get off. Go on, he's terrible.
Shut up, trouble. I'm doing the talking.
That's not very nice, is it?
No.
He doesn't like it.
Wouldn't it, Fluffhead?
No, I'm so thankful. Get down. Look at that man. Oh dear. What's he up to?
Don't know.
Hang on, I'll be with you in a second.
What's he doing now?
What do you? You could go hang gliding with them ears.
At least I don't look like a pajama case.
No, that's right, that's right.
That's all I've got Jackson for this week. See you next week, hot butchers. Come on,
What's he talking about? Hey,
We recommend you tune into the big attraction next week, your weekly application of ointment.
Anyway, Keith Harris, you're a legend. Thank you so much. Eyes and Teeth. Yeah, thank you so much for everything that you've done. So this is for Keith, this little tribute. And keep supporting. We're trying to get the statue made up in Blackpool. A big variety tribute show to Keith Harris. Hopefully later this year or early 2016. We need to do this for Keith. So please, if you see the campaign on social media, just click that little button for us. And let's keep his memory alive. He's already left a legacy. So let's keep it going. Thank you so much for watching.